Okay, to solve by factoring, everything has to be on the same side. So we're going to add 3x squared to this side. And you have 3x to the fourth minus 6x to the third plus 3x squared. You can factor out 3x squared, and you're left with x squared minus 2x plus 1. Well, I'm going to put 3x squared down here just so I don't forget it, and now I'm going to ignore it. I'm looking for the factors of 1, which you know are 1 and 1, that add up to be 2. Both of them have to have the same sign. So I'm replacing this middle term. I'm not writing negative 2x. I'm doing x squared minus 1x minus x plus 1. Factor out an x, and you're left with x minus 1. You would have x minus 1 here as well. And you factor out another negative 1. So what's written twice is x minus 1. What's left over is x minus 1. But if you notice, the lead coefficient here, right here, was 1. Anytime the lead coefficient is 1, when you found your factors, you found the factored form. Do you see how it's x minus 1 and x minus 1? So don't forget that so you don't waste your time like I just did. Okay, so your zeros, the directions say to solve by factoring, so this is not solved yet, it's just factored. We're going to have 2 zeros, that's a, and then 2, this will be positive 1 and positive 1. And those are, you knew you have 4 zeros here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we were looking for 4, so we found them. Okay, so let's go to the next one. And I'm moving the 9x over. When I move it to the other side, it's positive on the right-hand side. When I moved it to the left, it became negative. So we're going to group the first 2 and the last 2. X squared comes out of the first set, and you're left with x plus 2. If this factors by grouping, this is going to be x plus 2 as well. Negative 18 divided by 2 is negative 9. So let's go ahead and check to see if this works. Multiply those two together and you get 9x. Multiply these two together and you get negative 18. So it's factored correctly so far. So what's written twice is x plus 2. What's left over is x squared minus 9. X squared minus 9 is a difference of perfect squares. And so we're going to factor it again. That will be x plus 3, x minus 3. And again, they didn't ask us just to factor it. If they had, we're finished. But they asked us to solve. And so you have to find the zeros. So this is be negative 2, negative 3, and positive 3. We found 3 zeros, and we were looking for 3.